Hello, everyone. I wanted to thank you for joining and taking a chance and being brave and courageous to tackle this topic of let's get organized for good. This course is going to focus on the for good part. I wanted you to pick up some great tips from this course that will stay with you for the rest of your life. In other words, you won't have to keep going into this major decluttering mode. You'll have to keep at the organization part, and we'll get into that later. But hopefully, from what you get from this course, you will change your mindset on how you are accumulating so much clutter. So let's get to the course and see if we can get all of us a lot more organized. So again, I want to welcome you and I thank you for jumping in. So you'll see the kind of things we're going to talk about. These pictures show, a completely full, chock full garage with a basement, with so much clutter. Who knows what the heck is in there? And are you even going to be able to find something if you wanted to? And, the other picture next to it shows what it could look like if it was a lot more organized. I know some of this is way out of the realm of reality for any of us. I can assure you my garage does not look like that photo, but for dramatic purposes, I wanted to motivate you to make a stab at some of this. And the third photo just shows you what I hope you end up with after you go through my course and implement even some of the tips. Now, I don't even have a room in my house that looks so nice like that, but that's the image I want you to have of a relaxing, decluttered, organized space that can nurture you and help you. So my name is Cheryl, and I've been a realtor for over 25 years. So I want to share some of my tips with you. And what has happened over these 25 years is, when I go to list a home, I'll kind of give the seller some staging advice on, how they can make their home show better. And the big one, of course, is decluttering, but, colors, moving furniture around, what have you. So I decided after all these years that these things I'm learning and teaching my sellers can work for anyone. You don't have to be selling your house. You can love your house or not love your house, but be stuck staying there for whatever reasons. So let's make it into something that you at least love and that it nurtures you. So I promise to make this fun. I'm going to do the course with you myself because I'm always a work in progress in this front myself. So let's make it fun and see if we can change some lives. You're going to see that my approach to the topic of clutter and organization is a bit different than a lot of other blogs you might read or videos on YouTube you might watch. I'm going to tackle your mindset first. Let's get our minds wrapped around wanting to keep an organized, decluttered home. And I'm going to give you some ideas on how we can do that. So stick with me and let me change your mind on decluttering and organization does not have to be a chore that you hate to do. So some tips before we get started. You're going to need to have your phone or any camera. Most of us use our phones these days, but any camera will work. And take a photo of your space and then honestly look at that photo. And that'll help you get the motivation and energy, I assure you, to take on these areas of clutter and disorganization in your home. So no one needs to see these photos. That's just for your use. I suggest you don't just look at them on your phone. I want you to put them on a bigger screen, whether it's your iPad, tablet, whatever, computer, and really look at them through the eyes of the camera, through the lens of the camera, because you will see a different space. We become house blind and we kind of just become immune to the piles of clutter, and we don't realize the effect that they're having on us, but they really do. And we're going to get into some of that also. But you can share these pictures if you want we're going to have a private Facebook page or group, so that if you want to share before and after so we can celebrate with you, or if you're struggling with an area, you can put a question on, but that's purely up to you. No one is going to request that you show your photos. So that's purely your call. But again, look at what your house looks like through the lens of a camera. It's so important. So let's move on and to lesson 1, and we're going to clear the path to allow magic to come into your life. The more you clear, the more room you have for magic, good things to come to you. So I'll see you in lesson 1.